just a little bit. Okay, wait. Okay, bring that down, ladies. Bring that down lower. Okay. Pull her towards you, Mom, just a little bit, just a little bit. Stop. Good. Okay. So she's obviously not ready for the pipe to be removed. We're not going to get that point today. However, the concept still remains.
And I can work with that.
You can work with that. Get a broomstick, get a dowel, get whatever you want. Okay? Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
So the idea I was going to use with the cooler here and the placemat, sit down and stand. You should always work on the same, like not the same setting, but work on the same way. Your dog should be able to stand on an item just that small and do sit, down, stand, all from that one item without rocking up, without rocking back necessarily. One of the mechanics that we always do with sit is really wrong. A lot of times we are teaching our dogs to rock back in the sit. So if the dog's in the heel position, the dog rocks back into the sit. Now they're out of place, right? So every time you do a halt, what happens to the dog? He rocks back out of place. Okay, so we want to try to teach the dog to tuck their butt up underneath, which takes some time. But using a small placement like that if they rock back, they're going to fall off of. Now what happens? Now the dog learns to tuck their butt up instead of rocking back.
Would you use that for any size dog?
Do what now?
Would you use something that size for any size dog?
I wouldn't put a Great Dane up there. No. I honestly, it kind of depends on the size of the dog.
Right.
For this dog, that would be actually perfect. Not for the Corso and not for the Bernese. Swissies, I apologize. That your dog is kind of wide.
Yeah.
That might be a little bit too big. Okay. What do you want to work on, kiddo? Sorry, you had two dogs.
The other thing I'd like to see is a sit-stay. It's the correct way to have him sit-stay.
Okay.
And yes, she kind of knows that, sort of.
Okay.
Maybe half of the length of the dining room, but...
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's act like we're in the ring and we're gonna do it together. Down. Good cooler. Okay. So, have you ever done this before?
Only I'd take him to the end of the dining room, told her to sit and stay, and I'd walk.
Have you ever put a title on a dog before?
No.
Okay. So, for those who are unfamiliar, your sits and downs, unless you do a BN, is with the group. So what happens is a ring steward, there would be a list outside the ring. When your name, or when not your name, sorry, when all the dogs are doing their healing work, the ring work, basically you all line up. Basically, on the time that your number reported in, the ring steward leads you in. You heal around the ring, and they line you up against usually the wall. The way the recalls are being done. So at that point, your dog sits. If you're doing on leash, then basically you take your number tag off. You set the number up behind the dog on the ground. If you're doing off leash, then you take your leash off. At the same time, you put your number. You say
Have you keep the leash on? Yeah, leash on nowadays.
for everything.
For dogs.
Okay. Okay. So you haven't done this for a while. Okay. So you would leave your leash on. Okay. So let's act like you're coming in and you're the first dog, and you'll sit right here facing that way. Okay. So the big question I get a lot of times is, should you ask your dog to heel when you come in for your long sits and downs? It kind of depends, to be honest with you. Yes, every time the dog's in the ring, technically the dog should heel, right? We don't want the dog to get in the habit of, every time, sometimes in the ring, sometimes I don't heel, sometimes I do. However, if you're going to do that, you need to make sure that you practice coming into the ring, healing with a group of people. You'd be amazed how many people don't practice coming into the ring and healing. All of a sudden now there's a dog in front of them, and the dog says, wait, you've never asked me to heal when there's a dog in front of me and a dog in back of me. It really throws the dog off. Okay? Okay, so dog's in the basic position facing that way. Okay. The judge will say, sit your dog. Okay. Even though the dog's already sitting, sit your dog, and then leave and ready. So now you're going to walk to the end of your leash. Okay, so try to walk to the end of your leash.
Was that something like this?
Yes, I apologize, yes. Okay, return your dog. Okay, and Freya. So the dog's not quite ready for a long heel, or a long sit. Can you come back over here? We're gonna use some help here. This young lady. Oh, thank you. You're awesome. Okay, you're gonna hand your leash to this young lady. So earlier I mentioned something about a binding. This is something you guys can study about. But we're gonna use a little bit of binding to help this dog kind of understand to stay. Technically, Mom kind of brought a good point. In our house, the dog just does fine, right? She can walk to the dinner table, the dog does fine. In our house, all of our dogs are perfect 300 dogs in our house. However, we can't trial in our house unless, well, I guess you can find some sport you can trial in your house. So, can you back up a little bit? Give us a little more. Go. Back up. You back up. Yep, back up. Okay, Mom, walk the dog over here. No, I don't want her to call you. She's a post. She's a. Okay, back up a little bit more. There you go, post. Thank you. Okay, right there. So ask Betsy to come to you.
Betsy?
Okay. Okay. Ask her. You're gonna walk her to the end of the leash. You stay there. Bring your hands down lower. Okay. Tighten up. Put a little teeny pressure on the leash. Just a little pressure. Okay. Mom, tell her to sit.
Sit.
Okay. Walk back. Okay. Stop. Walk forward. A little closer. And feed. Good. Tell her to sit.
Sit.
Okay. Don't dig in your pocket. So, why is digging in your pocket the ultimate sin? Okay, return. The dog starts to realize, oh, do you have food in your pocket? And, oh, there's food coming. Okay. Okay. Tell her to sit.
Sit.
Okay. Next time you do it, I don't want you to point at her. Okay. Is that a double signal?
Yeah.
Double command? Yep. Okay, return to her. Okay. I'm gonna free her.
Okay.
So why, when you turned that time, did she get up? Any idea?
I don't know what I did.
Okay, so she doesn't realize. I was hoping she would. When you started to walk back towards the dog, your hand with the food came towards the dog. The dog says, hey, I know what's coming. I got rewarded. Plus, we did it 3 times. Dog learns really quickly, right? If we walk away and return to him the 3rd time, guess what the dog's going to do? Oh, food's coming. So sometimes we probably did it a little too much, okay? So as you walk to him, just have your hands to your side, or one of the things you can do is you can not have food in your hands, return to the dog, free the dog, and then pull the food out. Okay? Okay, so tell her to sit again.
Sit.
Okay. A little bit of pressure on the leash.
Do that.
It's okay. Walk away.
You remember, Doug?
Good. Walk back up. Now, is she holding the dog?
No.
How much pressure are you putting? Very little. But we see the dog is doing way better. Free and feed?
Okay.
Good.
And
But
she isn't okay.
okay. But the dog's staying. Why? Because just a little teeny leash pressure is helping that dog. Oh, Merge, this is what you want me to do. Okay? So she can actually work on this own. She can take, and if she's in a park or something, she can tie the leash to a fence or put on the fence a little bit, sit the dog. It's not about holding the dog there. If she started to put pressure to really hold the dog there, now we go away from learning and we're just making the dog do it, right? Instead of the dog learning to do it on their own. Any questions? Do you feel success?
I feel success like we can work on it at home.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Take your dog. You did really good. You're welcome. No pressure. Nobody's waiting. It's okay. Nobody's staring. I almost think I need to tell a joke or something, you know?
Yeah. Gotta have your
Smile.
front man patter.
I'm getting the stink eye. Holy crud. You'll tell me later.
She was snoring the
Lucky dog.
other day. Yeah, just like a dog. So I want to work on the healing. I want to actually go paces healing. That really is holding us back.
Okay.
Being able to heal. And it kind of drives me crazy.
Okay.
So let's see if I can remember what we did.
Come out here, Louise. They're fine. We can. So she'll like them?
Oh yeah, she loves.
Will they be a distraction?
No.
Okay.
Well, no, I think they're great.
Okay.
She doesn't do it.
So I would earlier when you were walking her in and out, she was yanking you everywhere. I'd really get a
She
prong.
yanks me every
Get a prong collar. No, wait a minute. Why do you do that?
Well, because we spent a first year on prong collars.
Okay.
And I can't tell you that it was that much better than using the county collar or the harness.
then you are using it wrong. I hate to say. No?
I've been
Okay.
training every week for 2 years.
Gotcha. I'll take your word for it.
She just would get holes in her. I mean, she climbed up a cyclone fence after a goat one day, you know, and I don't know how I could have preempted it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, bring her up. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Instead of, how many times did she drop her head during that exercise? Okay, so if your dog keeps dropping the head and we keep healing, what are we basically doing? We're telling the dog we're gonna accept that, right? I'm not saying tell her no, I'm not saying get on her case or anything like that. I'm just saying if we can't go 10 steps without the dog dropping their head, then we should only go 3 or 4 steps. Okay? So in a minute, I just want you to heal, and then when I say release, I want you to release her. Throw her a party, okay? We're gonna do 3 or 4 of those, and then we're gonna do that same routine and see if she doesn't drop her head.
Okay.
Okay? So square yourself up. Okay? So think about where you start. If you go straight right now, what are you gonna do?
Head towards you.
You're gonna run into me, right? Okay?
Yeah.
So set yourself up. That way you're already straight and you don't have to worry about turns, okay? Are you ready? Okay, forward. Okay. And freer.
Good job.
Good job. Too late. So it's my fault. We went too long before release. So let's try it again. We're gonna do a little shorter.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick on you. You said let's go. Is that your heel command?
Usually.
Okay, are you planning to put a title on her?
I would like to do.
Okay, then let's go is 2 different commands. Can we just say heel?
Okay.
Okay, move back a little bit.
Perfect.
Okay, tell her sit. Okay. Bring your hand forward just a little bit. Okay. Okay, say heel and walk.
Heel.
Free.
Good job.
God.
Good job.
Okay. Do you only tell her a good job when you train with her, or do you tell her a good job at other
I
times?
think it's because you said free. I didn't.
Oh, okay, it's okay. I'm telling you to free her.
Okay.
So, your name is Marlene?
Maryland.
Marilyn. Okay, Marilyn. I'll say Marilyn free. I'll free you, okay?
All right.
Okay, are you ready? Forward.
Heel.
Marilyn free.
Good job.
Good. Okay, try it again. Marilyn, do me a favor. This time when I say free, instead of bringing her to the front and feed her, I just want you to stop and just feed her right there beside you. Okay? Okay, bring the leash down your backside. Okay. Tighten up on it. Ooh, there you go. Almost.
That was too far.
Okay, bring it back. Okay. Act like you're putting your hand like right where your pocket would be. Good, you ready? Forward.
Heel.
Free her. Feed her right there.
Good job.
Good job. Okay. So, Marilyn, I just want you to stop. Just plant your feet and just feed her and feed her. Free her.
All right.
Feed her and free her.
All right.
Too many S words. Huh? Good point. So Marilyn's setting up again. Something I always want you guys to think about. The space between exercises. A lot of people don't think about it. If you just got done doing your stand for exam, and now you're going to go do your, let's say you're going to do your figure eight. So from your stand for exam to your figure eight, you're setting up, right? During that time, what's happening with your dog? Your dog is disengaging, sniffing around, maybe looking around. So, okay, are you ready? No, wait, well, I didn't tell you to go.
Okay.
Okay. And forward.
Heel.
Good, walk a little quicker. And freer. Good. So we only got 1 head drop that time. We made twice our distance, right? Okay, stop right there. Good, we'll just go right back. Okay. Ready? Forward.
Yeah.
And stop. Go forward and stop. Forward and stop. Feeder and freer. Freer, good job. So, you're probably wondering, well, why are we working on the dog sitting crooked every time he stops? And why are we working on... Okay, I don't care. The dog, when she came out, she said she needed help with teaching or getting the head up, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there's some other issues going on here, but we can't fix all those issues. I'm happy that the dog just did 3 little heel sessions without dropping their head. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, have food ready? And
Just a second.
And it's okay. And we start going as soon as you get food ready. Go. Heel. Good. Talk to her a little bit. And free and feeder. Look how far you went. Marilyn, look how far you went.
Yeah, we did good.
Okay, stop right there. Go that way. Go. Don't worry about the leash. Just go. Go. Keep going. Keep going. And quick stop. Oh, freer. So, I saw a little change in the dog. Anybody see it? The dog looks way more animated. Like, now it's more enjoying it. I'm going to pick on Marilyn for a minute because I think I know what she's doing. When she's going training, she's thinking, I'm ready to heal my dog. I am going to go and I'm going to heal and I'm going to make the dog heal, right? Too many times we get in the habit of taking the energy and the love out of healing and the love out of working with our dogs, and we go into this training mode like we have to train the dog the whole time. Okay?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I feel really good about it. I'll just say that I spent like a whole year not being able to walk my dog. I had somebody else do it because I wasn't able to walk that well.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. They wouldn't give me a show like yours, I'll tell you. I'd hurt somebody.
Damn it, they needed. Okay, is that it?
I'm not done, but if that's
Okay, so how many paces do we go?
30?
Okay, let's make our ambition. So let's start from the cone, go almost down, do about turn and come back.
Okay.
Okay? But tell me the solution, why that time she healed better and way more animated.
Well, I think she was used to it, do what we're doing, and I think I was more excited about it and more relaxed about it, and I focused on her a lot more, and she focused on me.
Kind of. Did you notice that time I didn't have her tell the dog sit? We didn't start the sit. The moment she's telling the dog to sit now, it's reverting back to her old training. Oh, I know what mom's going to do. Mom's going to sit me, and now we're going to walk for healing, okay? I had her just grab her food, and she went right into the sit, and the dog's like, hey, this is something new. I kind of enjoy this, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to help you do that a little bit again, okay? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to start feeding her right now.
Oops.
Okay. Okay. I want you to turn to the right. No, wait, we'll feed her though. I'm feed her the whole time. Feed. Okay, feed her. Okay, turn right. Keep going. All complete circle. Complete circle. Fast. Okay, and now go straight forward. And about turn. And freer. Good job. So you did it again, and you ran out of food though, right?
In my hand.
So
yeah.
next time that happens, don't tell her you showed her an empty hand the whole time, right?
Well, she can smell it.
There was still residual smell on you.
Yeah.
Ask Jennifer and the nose work. I'm sure they can still
Yeah.
smell food, right? Okay, so next time close your hand. Don't tell her, hey, I don't have food, but her attentiveness was really good that time. You did really good. Goodbye. You're welcome. Hmm?
And I'm just starting.
Just starting, okay? Here, come out here. Okay. So, here's what I want to do. I want you to put her in front of you, and I want you to walk backwards. And when I tell you to stop, I want you to stop and just tell her down. Let's see if she can even do that. Him. I'm sorry, guys. Nope. Nope. Do you have food?
Yeah.
Okay. Come back. Have food in your hand. Okay. Say come. Have food in your hand.
Oh, have come. Oh,
Yep,
I mean,
say-
have
just-
him come with me.
You have come in with you.
Oh,
Okay. Say come.
Come.
Okay. Now stop and say down.
Down.
Good. So we're gonna look at some mechanics here of the down.
Yeah,
What?
he doesn't have a good.
Yeah. All right. So
I know
here's
that.
the answer to the question right there. If the dog doesn't have a good down already, how can we really teach the dog to do the down on a drop on recall? Because if we say, okay, we're going to work on that, but the dog is still offering the sit and then down, well then it's kind of counterintuitive. We need a better down before we work on the drop on recall. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you teach the down? Did you do sit in first?
Yeah, but now I'm trying to do the collapse.
And how old is he?
He's almost 7.
So now we have a
2 years.
now we have a choice to make. Okay, here, grab your leash for a minute. So the dog is 7 years old. Okay. Is it too late to reteach this muscle memory of downing correctly, or do we accept the way the dog downs defaultly? So that's a hard question to ask. So we're going to do a couple downs to see if maybe we can get it down correctly. If he doesn't, then we'll go back to the drop on recall, but it's going to be harder because when he stops, he's offering the sit and then he's down. He's not offering the correct down, okay? Here, do that again. So walk back and feed him. Okay? Take your hands and stop and go right between his front feet. Sit down. Good, okay?
Good boy.
Free.
Free dog.
Ah, so the dog got up before she released, right? So she needs to either be quicker on the release or she needs to keep feeding the dog while she downs. Okay? He. Sorry, thank you. Can you
I
go
know
get
it
me a
looks
long
like
line,
it.
please? Thank you. Okay, walk back and feed.
Run next year.
Okay, and down.
Down.
Good. Come. Right away. Come.
Come. Good boy.
A lunge line? Yeah. Down.
Down.
Good. Okay. Don't go so far underneath him. He's making it look like a turtle. Okay. Kind of go just almost down right to his feet. Okay. Come.
Come.
Okay. Down.
Down.
Interesting. Still offering. He's still going that way. Okay. Try it again. Okay.
Come. Back here. Come.
This time goes straight to the ground. Straight to the ground. Ooh, that was better. So not going underneath the dog kind of helped the dog not kind of roll over. Okay. This time goes straight to the ground again.
Okay.
And down.
Down. That went into the sit.
Okay. Okay. Try it again.
Back here. Come. Down.
Ooh, better. Feed another one. Feed another one.
Good boy.
And free him.
Okay.
Good. I need a target. Is there a paper plate here? Oh, can we use that frisbee? Mom, can you come back over here? Oh, don't toss it, please. No. He may like frisbees. Okay, go grab the frisbee, Mom.
No, I don't think it's is that a frisbee dog?
I'll need it in a minute. I'll need it in a minute. Okay. So anytime we use a target, what do we need to do with the target first? We need to load the target, right? Okay. So set the target down. Okay. Drop a piece of food and say, take it.
Take it.
Good. Again.
Take it.
Couple more times.
Take it.
Okay. 3 more times. Oh, yes. Good. Feed him for that. Feed him another one.
He don't start it.
Does he? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're good. So do me a favor. Now lead him away. Bring him up to the target and do a down on the target. Does that make sense? Okay. So put your hand on the target and say down.
Down.
Wait. Good.
Good boy.
Okay. Free.
Free dog.
Do it again.
Down.
I think it really confused him if she said free cat.
Free cat.
You're saying free. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Free. Free.
Good boy.
Interesting. He stayed there a couple minutes longer. You guys want to notice that? That was kind of interesting. Do it again.
Down.
Can't wait. Good. Free.
Free.
Good. Again.
Down.
Good. Okay. Now, Mom, take him on that side. Like right over that way. Okay. Put him in a sit. Will he stay? Will you walk away?
Stay.
Okay. Tell him to sit and put a piece of food on the target. Tell him to sit and put a piece of food there.
No, sit.
Okay, good. The moment you put the food down, he's going to come to you.
Wait.
Right?
Wait.
Okay, wait, that's fine too. Okay. Stop. Stand right here. Okay. Tell him come, take it. The moment he gets there, help him in and down.
Come down.
Put your hand down. Good, and free.
Okay.
Good, bring him back. Let's try it again.
Wait.
Try it again. Sally, will you hold him? So we don't break our sits, we're gonna have a holder. Can you hand her the leash, please? Okay. No, Mom, don't tell him sit. Don't tell him sit. There you go. Come load the target. Okay. Okay. Put your hand on the target right now. Okay. Okay. Free him. Down.
Down.
Good. Free him another one.
Good boy.
Free him another one. Good. And free.
Okay.
Okay, run back. Let's do it again. Okay. Down.
Down. Good boy.
Good.
Good boy. Okay.
Is she covering the treat until he goes down?
No, one time he got the treat and then he downed and then she gave another treat. That time she waited till the dog down and then gave the treat. Okay, do it again.
Okay. Down. Good boy.
Good. Free.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna test him real quick here. So don't say down this time, but I want your hand to be about 3 inches above the plate. Okay, above the target. Okay, so put your hand right there now. Okay, right there. Okay, free him
Okay.
and wait. Wait. Feed. Good job. So if the hand wasn't there, would he have done the down?
No.
Guarantee you wouldn't.
No.
The fact that he took so long to do that tells us he's not there. Bring the dog back. Can you reload?
Let me get it.
Sounds good. Imagine he's warm.
Yeah. If you ever want me to come over, you can use my blower any day. Of course, you have to bathe him.
Right.
Okay, hand above it, about 6 inches. Okay.
Okay.
Too much here. Too much here. It doesn't cover.
Just wait. Hold on.
Good.
Good. Feed him another one.
Good boy.
Good. Free him.
Good. Okay.
Good. Run back.
Let's go.
Okay. So do me a favor. Put a piece of food on it. Sally, you're gonna bring him up. Okay. You go back a little bit.
I'm just gonna hold him.
Yeah, you're gonna bring it. Okay. No, not so far. But closer, right there. Okay. When he's eating the food, try to see if you can get it down. She's not. Don't let him go past that. Okay. Okay. Tell him.
But
You
don't-
can eat the food. Yes.
But don't tell him down.
You're gonna tell him down. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Tell him okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let him eat. Down.
Yes.
Oh, better than I thought actually. Good and free.
Good boy. Okay.
So the idea at the long line here is we're slowing the dog down, we're stopping the dog at the plate, and then when the dog downs, she's loading it. Okay, again. Down.
Down.
Hold on right there, Sally. Wait. Oh, good job. Go feed it, but try. Yeah, there you go. Try to feed it on the plate. If we're gonna use the plate, we have to load the plate. The dog has to get the reward on the plate. The plate is basically a stop sign for the dog. If this works, then she can start going to smaller plates. Okay, and then just put pieces of food on the ground.
I can try to go to small because he knows the target.
Okay, if she didn't have on leash, she'd pass it.
Yeah. Well, not with the cheese on it.
You think if she let go of the leash, you won't eat the
But if he
cheese?
wasn't down, he'd eat the cheese and run.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to stop. Okay, ready? Free him
Okay.
and down.
Down.
Good. So next time, don't step to him until he downs.
Okay.
Okay, free him.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Down.
Down.
Oh, better. Not too bad. Now we see a progress here. Go back again. Okay, however, do you see he's laying crooked on it? I want you to come this way just a little bit this time. Or move the plate. Hey, that works too. Okay. You ready?
Okay.
Down. Oh, nice. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
You gotta free him.
Okay.
Way to go, Sally.
Okay.
Down.
Down.
Nice.
Yay, good boy.
Okay, so we're gonna be ambitious here because we don't have all day, right? Free him.
Okay.
Get rid of the target, please. Now you're gonna let him see you set a chunk of food on the ground. Okay. The moment he gets the food, tell him down. Okay. Ready? Bring him up. Down.
Down.
Nice.
Good boy.
Good job. However, freeze. Where is she right now?
She went forward.
Yeah, she reached forward, but then she stepped back.
Oh.
What do you think the dog's gonna do? She needs to go stand right in the front of the dog. You stop. Sorry, dog.
The dog's
You
gonna
stopped.
go forward.
Yeah, exactly. Sally's right. The dog would get the food and then start leading forward. I want her to go all the way to the dog. Okay, we'll give you an opportunity to do it right again.
Okay. Down.
No, not yet. He went forward too soon. There you go. Now walk all the way to him. Good. Feed him. Feed him another one.
Good boy.
Feed him another one. And free him.
Good boy. Now I gotta get my feet.
Okay. We're only gonna a couple more times. So don't beat the dead horse.
So I wasn't feeding with the target like that.
Do what?
I wasn't feeding with the target.
Ah, yes. The feeding's has to stop the dog.
Okay. Down.
Good.
Good boy.
So with this dog, I would take the dog, put it on the doorknob at home, and just work on the dog downing from a distance. Even though yes, we're making progress here, the dog's still thinking forward movement. I don't see the dog's getting the concept, but you're gonna run out of life with the dog before you can get this down if you don't find other ways. So, put the dog on the doorknob, work from a distance down. Get the dog to do that. Get the dog to be on a table. You
Now,
be.
he'll do standing down from a distance, but not a moving down.
Okay. Walk. Hold him right there. Hold him right there, Sally.
Stand.
Okay. Okay. Tell him down right there.
Down.
Now, interesting. Choose a hand signal that time. Let's try something. Put a piece of food down.
Well, I use both.
Okay. Well, let's try them both. If the hand signal gives us more success, let's use the hand signal at the same time. We can weed that out a lot easier. So the moment he gets the food, use a hand and tell him down. Okay. Ready, Sally?
Should I use both? or
Yes,
just
at the same time.
Okay.
Now.
Down.
He won't see the. Never mind. He will. Yeah. Okay. Good job.
Good boy.
He almost got it, but it's gonna take some work.
Okay.
Feel success?
Yeah.
Good
Good
job.
boy.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there a reason why you wouldn't? So imagine you're at home practicing this by yourself. You have the dog tied up. Is there a reason that you wouldn't just call them and then just say down right when they're about to hit the end? I mean, no, they're not obviously they're not far enough that they're like really building up momentum.
Hit the end of the leash.
Enough. Yeah, so they hit the end of the leash and like right when they're hitting it, you just down and then they feel that pressure and let down. Is that not like fun enough?
Yeah. Well, I think it creates a conflict then. Then the dogs, if the dog, all it takes is once, and the dog can get a lot of speed in 8 feet. So the dog's sitting here, the leash is 8 feet. You say come, it charges out, boom, it hits itself.
Okay.
Now the next time you call the dog, wait a minute, I know what happened last time. There's hell no way I want to do that again.
That makes sense.
Okay. Okay, buddy, what are we working on? On the fronts? Okay.
I'm kind of torn between doing the standing stuff or the front. But
So maybe we can do both really quick. Okay.
so a
So
cookie.
yeah, toss a cookie. So if you're gonna go in backwards over here,
Yes.
toss a cookie kind of out that way. Okay. And then you right there, put your hands forward. Forward. Nope. So there. So this is why you have to start with your hands forward to direct the dog around the cone. Okay. And free backwards. She's gonna pick up this extremely quick.
Front.
Dad got too ambitious.
Cheer.
Hands forward. Nice. And free.
Front.
Good. So what did the dog? What did the dog offer that time? Do Do you see? The dog started to go around the cone. Okay, free backwards.
I think I'm going to move the leash.
Okay, take the leash off. That's fine.
Front.
Ooh. Free?
Front.
Oh, nice. So I'm really curious. Will he stay in a, she stay in a sit?
Yeah.
Okay, come put her in a sit right, like right here facing that way.
Sit.
Okay, you go in the cones.
Stay.
Are we taking bets? Do you think she goes around or cuts it? She's gonna cut it, or she's gonna go around. Call her.
Huh? She's going to go right. Front.
Oh, I won. Any idea why I knew that?
She wasn't looking right at him, she was
Yeah, exactly. She's right. Her eyes were kind of like kept like checking. Hey, okay, there's a corner there. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, now do it the other way though. So you did it. We did a ton of times this way, right? Now the food. Now you need to enter from the other way. Dog you don't want the dog always come from the left. Sometimes the dog needs to come from the right.
No. Front.
Do you guys all have a treat and train? Do you know what a treat and train is?
Yep. The little feeder.
The machine.
The feeder.
This works great for that.
Minors.
The miner's matter, yeah, okay. So I use the treat and train, but this is great for that because he can set the reminders or the treat and train out here.
Front.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Good girl.
Okay, can anybody tell me why he's always going to have nice straight fronts? You see how small the dog's feet are and how small the dog frame is?
You missed it.
It-
Front.
The dog's feet can actually fit between his. He needs to open his feet just a little bit. He can use his feet as little markers in order for the dog to make sure it finds its place.
Okay. So I should
But
ask,
I'm gonna start freeing the dog through your legs, okay?
Sit. Okay. Sit. Wait. So when she's coming in, I should stand
Just not too much, just a little bit. Let her.
so she can step in.
Yes, you have an advantage because you have big feet, small dog. You can use your feet as a little bit of a guide. Where other people, their dogs, you wouldn't want the dog standing on the feet, okay?
I have another dog that does it.
Yeah, the standing on the feet you get marked down for.
Yeah.
Or you don't want it's difficult for the dog to get close and not step on the feet. Okay, so by her you can use a little bit of advantage. Okay, let's do it again. But this time when you free her, I want you to spread your legs and throw the food between them. Okay.
Front. Go.
Good. After the finish though.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, not finish. After the front.
After the she sits.
Yep.
Front.
Free.
Go. Okay.
Good.
Good girl.
All right, she's got the idea. Let's work on the other thing. I like this dog. Can you put her in my van for me? Now, if we could just cross her with the Mal, then we could like have a super breed, right?
Well, especially if it's a girl, because you don't have my issue.
Oh, there you go. Okay, where's your leash? Can you put your leash back on? I need a volunteer. Anybody want to be a volunteer? Okay. So earlier we talked about threshold, right? Let's see where this dog's threshold is. Okay, grab your leash. Okay, and do you think it's at this distance or closer? Nope. The dog's already, well, for distraction. Sorry, Jennifer. He wants to work on the dog not looking at the distraction, but already, her just standing there, the dog was like kind of focusing on her, right? However,
this dog focuses on everything in the room. I mean, it could be 50 feet away.
you know, don't make too many excuses. You just did a really nice front, and she didn't check out once.
Well, that's
Okay, so either you're doing something way different today, or she ate her Wheaties. But
actually she didn't get any.
she's doing really nicely, so you shouldn't be Okay. Don't ask her to sit. Don't ask her to do anything. Start to walk up a little. Ah, you told her to sit.
Sort of, kind of.
Okay, stop. Walk away. Don't drop your leash. Because if we drop the leash and the dog runs and jumps on her, what are we doing? We're conditioning still the old behavior. Okay, do me a favor, walk away, love. Okay. Okay, Dad, feed her a little bit. Okay. Okay, start to walk up. Don't feed her. And walk away. And feed her. Yes, good. Okay. Okay. Come this way a little bit so she can actually see you. Okay, stay there, Dad. Okay, start to walk up. And walk. Oh, go away. No, don't feed her. Okay, walk away. Okay, start to walk up. Walk away. Ah, throw a party. However, now we have a compounding issue, right? Now the dog is offering all these secondary behaviors, and we just rewarded the dog for offering these secondary behaviors.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a hard challenge. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, start to walk up. And walk away. Don't feed. Walk up. Walk. Okay.
Jason, with a dog that is like this, that knows to throw, knows it's obviously been trained that, well, I'm going to throw behaviors until I'm getting the right behavior, right? So wouldn't it be better with a dog like Jason to go ahead and give it the stand command or whatever, so it has the command it's supposed to do and then work through that way?
But the problem is, I think what's happening is it's going to ruin a stand, because he's going to tell the dog to stand. We're not reinforcing what the dog thinks he's going to be forced to, and then he's going to start doing the behaviors, right? Does she ever offer the nose behavior when she's doing stand? Well, with pawing her nose. Pausing, yeah.
No.
Okay,
Not
then
well. Not that I.
let's take Jennifer's.
She might today, but.
Let's take Jennifer's suggestion. So, let me ask you: is your sit down or stand stronger?
Down.
Your down is stronger. Then let's start with the down. Agreed?
Okay.
Okay, let's start with the down.
Come here. Oh, yeah. Here. Down.
Okay, start to walk up.
You want me to leave her or?
Stop. Okay, go away. Just stay right there. Okay, don't.
Oh,
It's okay. Don't worry about it. So when you reward for the down, drop it between the front feet. Okay. Okay, start to walk up. Walk away. Feed. Good. Start to walk up. Feed. So Jennifer's right, but the dog's still starting, basically going back to offering, what can I offer in the down? However, I think Dad has taught the dog to drop its head on the down. Have you?
Target.
The target, okay.
It's offering another behavior.
It's giving another behavior.
Every
But
time that
it's
she
stand.
walks away, he's going to have to re-give a down command so the dog knows this is what I'm being asked for at this moment.
Okay, walk away. Good. Feed. Did you hear what Jennifer said?
Yeah, to give another command before she moves away.
Yes.
I did, but you probably didn't hear me.
Okay, walk up again. Okay, walk away. That's
Not
good.
When she walks away, when she's coming towards you.
Oh, she's coming towards me.
Okay, walk up.
Down. No,
Walk-
down.
No, hold on. Free her for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, now she's really confused.
She's like, what?
As she's walking up, Jennifer says, give the dog another command. So you're basically reinforcing what she's supposed to do as we add stress. Okay, walk up and down
Down.
and feed and walk away. Good. Okay, again, walk up.
Down.
Okay, but now the dog's
she's running
now the
away,
dog's
something,
thinking,
yeah.
I'm not doing the down correct enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
We're trying to
We're,
stand.
we're not dead. No, I got another idea. Do you have food? Have food? Good handful? Okay. Will she let you stand over the top of her? Have you ever tried that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, stand over the top of her.
Wait.
Okay. Okay, put your hands. Okay, tell her down. I mean, put your hands right down to her nose right now. Don't feed her. Okay. Walk up. And drop food. One food piece. Good. Walk away. Okay. Walk up. So now we're keeping her down and drop the food. And now she's not offering all these behaviors. The reason being is the food is down to the dog's level. Now that it's reaffirming what Dad really wants to do. Walk up again. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Oh no. Damn.
Hey, you were beat.
So okay, try it again. Okay, Okay, walk up. And, nope. Too much. Okay, walk up, tell her down.
Down.
And feed. Good, feed her another one. Do me a favor. Walk up and just stand next to him for a minute. Okay. Feed. Good. Feed. Do me a favor, take your hands out of your pocket. Okay, and raise them up. Put your hands up and put them down. Good, feed, good. Do it again. Put your hands up and down. Do me a favor, put your whole arms up. Whole arm. And feed. Good. Good. One more time. Good. And now raise one foot and put the foot back down. And free her.
Okay.
Good job.
Hey, good girl.
That was. You didn't realize you have to dance, did you?
So I could do that same thing in a stand then and have somebody walk up.
That's the idea. So the reason why I picked the stronger command, because usually down or sit are stronger than stand. Usually the dog is more likely to get fidgety in a stand position than they are in a down. So we're adding stress. So I wanted to pick the strongest command so the dog has more success than failures. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So once you get the concept, we're just basically teaching a concept. It has really nothing to do with the sit down or stand, really. We're just teaching a concept of ignoring the distractions. Right. So the dog learned, hey, the distraction coming up, I'd ignore it, but I get rewarded. More distraction, the more reward I get. So then when the dog's in the ring and the dog's under distraction, what do you think the dog's going to think? More distraction, more reward.
Okay, but if I'm, okay, come here for a second. No.
Here, just wait. Okay, go ahead.
Cal, stand, stay. So if I step over her, now when I go to reward, I'm rewarding at this level, right?
Yes, yeah, don't bring it down low so she drops. Yes. Okay. But but what I'm saying is if you get this concept in the down, then the stand's going to be super easy. She's going to know, oh, I know what's happening. Right. Just because I'm standing doesn't mean the same thing's not going to happen again.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job.
Yep.
Everybody's working on everything. I don't want to do I want to work on that too. I'm learning.
No, probably not. And not after more feeding, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much think I need Coach safe.
Better?
Is that video camera still going? It seems kind of high. Okay. All right, kiddo, what are we working on?
Well, he has a fairly decent front. He will get sloppy, but then he'll decide, I'll just finish myself.
He'll offer the finishes?
Yeah.
Okay. So the offering finishes has to do with, basically, we have to go back to not doing any finishes. We have to do more rewards without finishes. So just give me an example. Let's see what he does, and we'll go from there. How about that? Or did you want to work on the fronts separately from the stopping the automatic finish?
Sit. Stay. Austin, break! Good boy. I'm not going to do it today.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
Rarely, if ever, finish him when we do any recalls in practice. Just so we don't have that problem.
Gotcha. So let's talk about your front. Were you happy with your front?
It could have been a little tighter, but it wasn't crooked.
Okay.
As bad as we're crooked.
Gotcha. So it was it could have been a little closer, and it was a little bit crooked. Let's see if we can work on that a little bit. So when you're ready, put him in a sit again.
Sit. Austin. Hey. Sit.
Okay. So gonna walk away again.
Sit.
Let me put your fingers right where your zipper is at on your pants. Both hands right there. Lower. There you go. Okay, bring him back. Okay, right where you, and now say your front and tap right there a couple times. Tap. Tap. Good. So any idea why I wanted to tap instead of just holding your hands there? Okay, tapping is almost like the young lady we did at the Target. Okay, we tap the target. Here's what I want you to go. Here's what I want you to go. You're basically showing the dog the place where you want their nose to end up. Remember, the nose is a joystick. If the nose goes left, the butt goes right. If the nose goes up, what does the butt do? The butt goes down. So by tapping where you want the dog's nose to basically end up, you're showing the dog's nose here. Here's where the food's going to end up. Here's where I want your nose. The nose goes up, the butt goes down. Let's try that again.
Stay.
Okay, free. Okay. So that was better. That was closer. I think you could get closer if you wanted. So she may be perfectly happy with how her dog is doing. If this is my dog, I would personally want the dog closer. If the dog does not offer the closer, I wouldn't feed the dog. Why should I reward for the incorrect behavior? Okay. So it's up to you. If you like that, then I want you to keep it. If you don't like it, then let's get her closer. Okay, do you want to see if we can get him closer?
Stay.
Okay. So this time, I want you to just let him sit there for a minute and see if what he figures out. So if he gets closer, then feed him for it. If he offers the finish, then release him. There's no reward at all. Okay. Okay. Wait. Don't move. Okay. Wait. Don't move. Bring your hands down just a little bit lower. Say front. Oh, that almost made a difference. Oh, there it is. So I think what's happening is her hands are actually too high. The moment she brought them down, now the dog is offering a much better, closer front. You notice that?
Yeah, but what about now me feeling like I'm bent over?
Yes, so,
instead of nice and straight?
Okay, you're thinking I'm in the ring, I have to show my dog. I'm thinking training. I'm thinking back.
No.
I'm going back to conditioning.
So just repetitive of
Repetitive
him coming in close.
You
I can
do
eventually stand
you
up.
do like 2 weeks or 3 weeks of that, and then you start varying your hands. So then you bring your hands up maybe a little higher, okay, and then he offers it, and then you go back to lower again, then bring him up higher. Then pretty soon you're gonna be able to put him to your side. You're gonna say front, and the dog says, oh, front means mom's hands are gonna end up. So here, put your dog in a sit for a minute.
Sit.
So one of the things she can do is she's going to condition the animal. I'm your dog, okay?
Stay.
She calls me. I know where her hands are going to be, okay? She does this for 2 or 3 weeks. Now she wants to vary her hands. Now she's going to leave her hands to her side, but as I'm headed to her, now her hands are going to quickly come to the front, and she's going to feed me right there. So now what muscle memory am I learning? Man, when I go almost to mom, her hands are going to end up there. Pretty soon she won't have to end up there. Her hands won't have to end up there, and the dog's going to offer that. But she always wants to feed the dog in that position right now. Even if she's weaning her hands back to put him down to his side like she has to be in the ring, anytime she feeds, she always needs to feed right there. Does that make sense? Tricia?
Yes.
Does that make sense? Okay. What else do you want to work on?
We have not done any drop on recall, but
Okay. Is that what you want to work on?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, not I guess so.
No.
I want you to be confident.
The reason is because his eyesight is not best, but we are not far apart, so.
Okay, tell him to sit. Let's walk away from him. Okay. Turn and tell him to down. Can you just get him down from a distance?
Down.
Good. Go feed him. Okay, free him. Do me a favor. I want you to just walk backwards and say come, and then when I tell you stop and tell him down. Okay, stop and say down.
Down.
Not too bad. I think he's a little bit more ready than he really is. Okay, put both hands to your side. Walk backwards, say come. Stop and say down.
Down.
Oh, good. Bring him back. I think we can get him to do it.
Even though he was looking at the right hand.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a movement. It's an action of the dog moving and stopping and downing. Later we'll work on the front, but this is just the dog's coming to her and downing. Okay, do me a favor. Put him in a sitter down.
Down.
Okay, walk away. Here's what I want you to do. This is going to be kind of hard. So sometimes how we use our voice can dictate how quick the animal comes. She is going to confuse him a little bit. I want you to say whatever your count command is really softly. The moment he stands up, I want you to tell him down. Can you do that for me? Okay, just gently, just really gently call him. Down. Run up and feed him. Run up and feed him. Good job. Good. Run back. Run back. No, that way. That way. Sorry. Run back this way. This way, man. Sorry. So free. 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 Good job. Do it again. Can somebody hold the dog this time? Thank you. I don't want to ruin her sit. Because doing too many sit and downs, now the dog is going to start blowing their sit because they know it's going to come.
Oh, his collar. He just hold his collar. He's good. Okay. It's in there somewhere. Where's all that hair?
Okay. You're going to place a piece of food right here. Will he be able to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right there. Okay, you walk back. You're standing on this side of the food, love. There. Okay, go back a little bit more. Okay. When she says come, you let go of the dog. Okay, when he eats the food, then tell him drop right there or down. Okay, ready? Gently call. Let him go. Down.
Down.
Okay, don't you dare feed him. Okay, free him, bring him back. Okay, sorry. Some people would have been happy, like he down, like kind of down. Okay, let's try it again.
That wasn't anywhere close to what I asked for.
It's okay. This is something new, right? Don't tell him sit. Just let her grab the collar. There you go. Okay, do me a favor. I want you to put 3 or 4 pieces right there. There you go. Okay, walk back in. So this time, as he's eating, I want you to say down. If he doesn't start to down, you're going to step forward just a little bit to him, okay? We're going to help him out a little bit. If not, we'll do the long line, okay? Call him. Down.
Down.
Go towards him, let down.
Down.
Good, walk away. Walk back. Okay, now walk up and feed him. I know that seemed weird. Good, run him back to her. Free.
Okay.
Okay, I really want to encourage some of you guys to change your word to okay. We use it too many times in the ring. And if the judge says, hey, do you really want to leave your dog like that? And you say okay, and the dog gets up. Whose fault is it?
I have a pitch difference in my okay in the ring and okay for him. I know you probably don't like it.
That's not that I don't like it. Okay, put the food down again. Okay. Okay, call him. Okay, and down. Good job. So, Freedom, do me a favor.
Okay.
We're gonna put that long line on. Sally, can we use our long line? Okay. Bring it back. Are you gonna handle it for her, or who's gonna handle it?
All of it.
Okay. No, bring closer. Okay, come closer, come, there you go. Yep. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, you're gonna walk, she's gonna call the dog, you're gonna kind of walk the dog. When she says down, I just want you to stop the dog. Don't pull the dog, just add a little brakes, okay? Here, so when you do this, you wanna make sure there's no slack in the leash with the person holding it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right there. Okay, walk away, Mom. Okay, a little bit further, Mom. Okay. Okay, gently call her.
Did you want a cookie on the floor?
Nope, no cookie on the floor.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Yes, sorry, I apologize. Yes.
When she calls, I walk with her.
Yes. But you're going to stop once the dog eats a cookie, you're just going to put the brakes on. Okay? Okay, call Mom. Okay, and stop her. Stay down. Just wait. Tell down again if you have to.
Down.
Oh, good food. Go feed her. We'll give her opportunity. Good. Don't go back. Just stay right there. Okay? Okay, put another cookie on the floor. Okay, call her. Stop him. Say down. Oh, go feed him. Go feed him. Go feed him. That was way better. He offered a better down. But I want you to drop it between his front feet when you do this, okay? Okay, I do it again. They come.
Austin, come.
Down.
Down. Down.
Good job. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get it today, but it's really close. I mean, I can see the free him. Good job. I can see the wheels really turning. Okay, any questions on that?
I moved him up from novice to open and I pissed the judge off.
I'm sorry. Should be careful doing that. You may have to show underneath him again. Okay, young lady, what are we doing?
So, two things that I like to work on.
Okay.
One is you mentioned that it's not good to teach the stand out of the sit.
Uh-huh.
So right now I have her sit and then I have her stands, and we haven't done anything for the ring. It's just like if we're gonna wipe her paws or any of that type of thing. And then the second thing, if we can get a chance to work on it, is I want her to be able to stand for exam and have people come up and touch her, and she's like okay going up and saying hi to people, but I have a feeling if we're in the ring and I do the stand, stay, and I walk 6 feet away and the judge comes up, she's gonna be like, what are you doing? So I don't really know how to work on that.
Okay, so let's clarify a couple things. It's not that you should teach the stand from the stand from the sit to the stand. However, I don't want the dog to walk forward into the stand. We want to teach the dog to pick up their butt. Okay, we don't want the dog to keep. If we teach the muscle memory for stand and the dog walks forward, later in life, when we stand the dog and we walk away, what's the dog going to do? Dog's going to take steps forward. But I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so we want to teach the dog just to pick their butt up and not think of muscle memory forward. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, come out here a little bit. Where she goes. Okay. Do a little engaging, play with her a little bit. She's a little bit worried. Feed. Feed. Good. Good. Okay. When you're ready, ask her to sit. Good, and free her and feed her. So I just want to start with a couple sits before we go right into the stand. I don't want the dog to think now every time we do a sit, we're going to do a stand. Good, and sit. Good, free her. Good. Okay, do one more sit. Good. Do me a favor. Put your feet, the food right in front of her nose. Okay. Now take both of your hands and push in like you're going to her collar, right underneath her. Lower, 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 lower. Almost underneath her, underneath her, underneath her. Yes, and feed. So the moment the butt pops up, we're gonna reward her and jump back and free. Free dog. I love that she says free dog. Free dog. Okay, sit again. Feed. Good. Remember, if you're going to work on the stand, still feed for the sit. Don't always just feed for the stand. Okay? Right away, underneath, right to her chest. Too low. Oh, there it is. Good. And free. Okay, stand again. Yes. Good. And free. Okay, so when you free her, I want you to feed her. You're walking back and she's excited about that, but you're not feeding her. I want her to say, "Oh man, I'm free. I want to keep working with mom." Not, I just got to dance around with her. Okay. Good. Good. Feed her another one. Good. And now quickly go right underneath her. Good. Do me a favor, don't go so low this time. Okay? Underneath her. Oh, there it is. Oh, almost. Yes. Good. And free. So do me a favor, this time when she does stand, I want you to just sit there and feed her for a couple, like 3 or 4 feedings while she's standing. Okay. Try to not let her move around, get fidgety. Okay? Good. Yes. Okay, keep right there. and freer. I think we should stop there on that. What do you think?
Yeah.
You feel successful?
That was like everything I needed.
Okay, let's go back over here. So now she wants to work on, the dog has a difficulty with people coming up to her. So we're going to do the same thing we did with John's dog. We'll do a little conditioning, okay? So let's see where her threshold is. So don't ask her to sit, don't ask her to do anything. I'm going to come up to her. At what distance does she look at me, okay? Good, feed her, okay. Okay, keep feeding her for a second. Okay. Good. Oops, sorry. And freer. Honestly, I think she's going to get this down really quick. I think before today, she hasn't fed the dog as much and has been so engaging. So the fact that now she's learned to be more engaging and feed repetitively is really going to be her key. I don't think that's going to be an issue at all.
When we go, like, I take her out to, like, pet stores and out walking, and
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, I want to come pet her. And she likes to watch them, and she's very interested, and she'll go up to them and sniff their pant leg. As soon as they do this, she's like, what are you doing?
So that's a really good topic to talk about. You know what I do when I'm out in public, people want to touch my dog? No. You know why? Because it could be a negative situation for my dog and set my dog back.
I want her to get used to people coming up to her.
Hold on. So let me ask you why. What is the purpose of everybody petting her?
Two things. One is I want her to be okay with in the ring, because I want to do confirmation as well, and I want to do obedience. I want the judge to be able to come do an exam. And then other thing is, like, I want, with my older boy, he loves people, and I want to be able to do, like, meet the breeds and, like, kind of be...
Okay, and how old is she?
She's 9 months right now.
Okay, so here's where genetics and temperament, she has to make a fair assessment of genetics and temperament. So if the dog is doing it out of fear, somebody comes up and the dog says, I don't want you to get near me, okay? Is this something that's going to get better with age? If it's not going to get something better with age, then you have to ask yourself, okay, at what point is the dog going to say, I'm really fearful now, I really need to be, maybe it turns into a problem where the dog says, I want to snap at the person. So then you're saying, okay, I'm taking a risk. So if the dog has a fear of people and you're allowing other people come up that are not trainers and don't know how to read the dog, even if you're trying to control the situation, you're still putting her at risk, right?
Right.
So from a training point, if you want to condition her, so if you're gonna work on her confirmation, you're gonna work on the judge coming up and touching and petting her. It has nothing to do with allowing people in the public to pet her. Okay? In your mind, you're thinking, if I desensitize her, if I push her in all these situations, she's just gonna start liking people. I almost guarantee if she is not accepting of people right now, and she's not liking of people, most likely in 4 months that's not gonna change. Now I don't know I've never had the breed, so I really can't say.
You have like an extended care period. Leo did the same thing. Like he kind of was a little unsure about people, and then as he got older and he felt confidence, now he'll run up to you and sit on your foot.
Okay, so in that aspect, then forget letting everybody pet her. You know, just work on conditioning her to a judge touching her, showing the teeth. I mean, basically, you know, implement what's going to happen in a show ring with somebody that knows how to read the dog. Like Sarah, whoever you train with, they know if they come up and the dog starts moving away from them, she knows to stop. But the average person, oh, here, I know dogs, I really want to help out, and now. Yeah, now what does dog do? Oh man, gosh, I need to be fearful and be aggressive towards a person, and then now you're creating more of a problem because you put her in a bad situation.
So my concern, like we've been doing like little faux confirmation things with friends who all do confirmation.
Uh-huh.
My concern was before this class that if we only worked on her standing for exam for those people, that it wouldn't transfer to like new people, because that's my thing.
Okay, so I'm talking.
Getting used to everyone.
In your mind, you're talking about trying to get her over her fear.
Well, I just don't want her to do that in the ring. Like that's my main goal.
Okay, I'm talking about trying to condition a behavior. It's basically it's almost two different things. If I have a dog that is super sensitive and I work with it, I try to get it over sensitivity level, and after a while I realize it's just genetically the way the dog is, then I'll try to condition the dog in order to be okay with it. Here's another example. So my puppy, I took my puppy to the mall the other day. Not me, but me and Rebecca here took the puppy to the mall the other day. Escalators are like the dragon of dragons, you know? If you ever had a dog around an escalator, even the best dog in the world is going to have some difficulty to it. And so we, you know, of course, took some food, and he was like, I'm not quite sure about this. Finally, you know what we did? Grabbed the dog and made the dog do it. Now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, we call it flooding in dog training, but that's not always the way to do it. But the dog has to realize that this thing wasn't going to hurt them, okay? After that, he was a little better. After that, he was a little better. Is he to the point right now he can just accept it? No, but he was way better. Okay, but that's a physical object. If he fears object, the object is not going, they're not going to assume, you know, so I can do that with an object. Basically, that's what you're doing with people. You're taking people and saying, okay, help me do this with my dog to get my dog over this, but you're putting people and you're putting your dog at risk, because if you can't control people in life. That's a fact of life. You just can't control people. So if they don't know what they're doing, you cause the problem to be worse.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's been my fear. It's like I get nervous when people come up because I don't want them to mess her up, but at the same time, I've kind of been forcing the both of us in that situation because I want her to practice.
So maybe find other dog people as much as possible that know either that, or if somebody wants to help you with it, tell them exactly what to do. And tell them what to do if the dog does this. So if the dog moves away from you, do this. If the dog does this, then do this. But then again, me personally, I don't want my dog to be a public and just want to love everybody. Rarely do I really want everybody to just come up and pet my dog. It's just, I don't want to condition my dog to think everybody coming up is somebody that, you know, I need to go bother. Does that answer your question? Okay. Anything else? Okay. Who's next?